Winner moves on. Loser sees their season come to an end. MLB Network brings you exclusive coverage of the winner-take-all wild-card game. It's the one-game American League wild-card playoff between the Minnesota Twins and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Major League Baseball coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Well, everyone has different opinions about these one-game wild card matchups. Kind of tough that your season comes down to this after such a long season, but it certainly creates a lot of excitement and drama. The pressure's on, so we'll see who handles it better and finds a way to win.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2021 Boston Red Sox.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men with a lot on their shoulders. Our two starters here in this wild card matchup. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in, he'll breeze through 7 strong.
Chris Sale gets the nod here at home for the American League wildcard game. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. 3-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint, but don't get it twisted. This is a Gold Glove first baseman that makes the game look easy on the defensive side.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. Sale has his target. Here he comes 0-1. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
So stepping in, Charlie Blackmon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
A ball and 2 strikes now. swinging a soft liner. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Here's Chris Davis now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Lindor at second, Blackman at first with no outs. A shot down the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Byron Buxton now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's gone 2 for 8. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he could settle down here.
The next twin up, Eddie Rosario, and a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of that fastball. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch, in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run will score as the Twins grab the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's Miguel Sano, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike one.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
0-1, here it comes. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit down the line at first. One there. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. Twins forced to settle for one. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Twins are out in front, 1-0. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Biro?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing. Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And let me tell you about outfielder Chuck Nasty, Charlie Blackmon. One of the best in the business out there, covering a ton of room in the outfield, gap to gap, with one of the most accurate arms in the game.
At the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox, right fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's got 8 hits in 27 at-bats. Pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-1 home. 1-2 now. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard down the line. And a diving try at third, but it's past him. A fair ball.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra base.
J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Devers, base runner at first with one out. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Popped him up. Ramos waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth.
So the runner at first here with two gone in the inning. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. Two out with the man at first. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 1-1 coming now to Hosmer. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. Popped up. Number 64 is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox leave one. They trail this one 1-0. Now at the plate, number 15. He's ready for his first debut here in this one.
Second baseman, number 15.
Sale gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one.
And that misses. Ball one. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. 2-2.
2 strikes.
And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. A solo shot down the line in right as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And that misses for ball one. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
One and two to the Twins catcher.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. The relay, and he's going to make it. He gets into second base with a hustle double.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Stepping in now, number 64, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. A runner at second, nobody out. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Ball 3-1.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now. That's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff as you should be. You got to trust your stuff.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
The 3-2 pitch, and he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Into the box now, Francisco Lindor. He singled to start the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
Hey, second time around, let's see if this guy goes up and looks for the fastball. He got a fastball on his first at bat and didn't miss it.
From the belt, the pitch in there, and it's 0-1.
From a hitter's perspective, you knock the donut off your bat knowing 2 things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Way outside. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Here's Chris Davis now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-0 on the way. Finds the zone, strike one.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 2-2 lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. This one's down to third. Devers has it. Oh, but it's thrown away at second. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Here's Byron Buxton now.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Minnesota leads this one 3-0. Leading off the inning, Xander Bogaerts, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
In there for strike one.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Popped high in the air. Number 15 over to his right. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 6. Center fielder.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Previous history with Blake Snell, just 3 for 14. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Bases are empty, one man out. 2-2 the count. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now, Ramos.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Striding in once again, Eddie Rosario, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Sale into the windup. First pitch on the way. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
First baseman number 23, Miguel Sano.
Up next for Minnesota, Miguel Sano. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. One out, nobody on.
Ball
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Now batting, number 15.
So digging in now, number 15. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs. We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. And that retires the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Next up for the Red Sox, Josh Begley to get things going for the Red Sox with Dustin Pedroia to follow. First pitch on its way. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's a .417 hitter. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Buxton. 1 out. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle. Scooped up. Flip of his glove for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Red Sox go down quietly. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready now, Wilson Ramos, as we begin the top of the 4th.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Number 64 is on deck. Swing and a liner. Foul. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Sales ready with the payoff pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box now, number 64. 0-1 the count. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Hit on the ground to third. Devers gloves it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. Here's a fly ball, well hit.
Benintendi in pursuit.
He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order, but they lead it 3-0. Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
Rafael Devers.
First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
High and deep to left center field. Blackmon going back to the track. He leaves his feet, but it's off the wall. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
So up until this point, they've had to fight and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He popped out in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves if they don't start putting balls in gaps. This guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
And he'll fight this one foul off to the left as the count goes to 0-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Devers, a runner at second with one away. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. And their runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. No runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Buxton is there, and that's the 3rd out. Boston strands a couple. They trail it here 3-0. So striding forward now, Charlie Blackmon, 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Sale gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Missed with a slider.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Chris Davis is on deck. Hey, 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Here's Chris Davis now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Davis waits on the 1-1. Nope. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Count still full. 3-2. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first, and he's back in standing. Payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Center field number 25. Byron.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Byron Buxton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Buxton has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base and he's thinking about second and third.
One and 2 now.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
The 1-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Blackman is on his way home. He scores, and they lead now by 4. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Drew Pomeranz is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are. Into the box, Eddie Rosario. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 6-0 ball game.
First baseman number 23. Miguel.
Here's Miguel Sano. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the stretch. Just missed with a breaking ball. Three runs already home here. Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
The 2-0 on the way is swung on and missed. Strike one. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 2-2 one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now batting, number 15.
Digging in once again, number 15. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Now the 1-0. Just missing here. 2-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Now the 2-0. Popped him up. Bogarts is calling for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Rosario is off at first with 2 away. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Back in standing. Here's the 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Twins are in front 6-0.
Leading off for the Red Sox, left fielder, number 32.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. To 1-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Ball 2.
2-2.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Stepping up now, Josh Fegley, a base hit in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Fegley, 33 years old. He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
One strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to left. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
Second baseman, number 15, Justin Pedroia.
Now at the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. It's the Twins 6 and the Red Sox nothing. Into the box now. Number 64 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 64.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Bradley is there. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, he's totaled 4 hits in 21 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Popped him up. Pedroia over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Full count now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Count remains full. The next 3-2. And a sinker called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andrew Benintendi. He was a double play victim last time around.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Nope,
and 2-0 as this one's taken low.
No strike.
Three and 0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
The 0-1 on its way. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Benintendi gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting, designated hitter, James.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you could definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. No hits to this point. A ball and a strike now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line hard. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And it's gone into the monster seats. So a solo shot here to left center field, and they're on the board at 6-1.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Blackman is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And thanks to the home run, the Red Sox draw a step closer. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Now it would be the Minnesota DH, Chris Davis. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, he's got 3 base hits in 20 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Byron Buxton now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Oh, and I think that got him in the foot. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Don't want to forget about it. Standing in now, Eddie Rosario, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A 1-0 delivery. Here's a strike.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Smoke toward the hole. And that's through for a hit. Throw into third. Oh, and he's not going to make it to third as he's gunned down by the right fielder, and that's a tough second out.
First baseman number 23.
So coming to the plate, Miguel Sano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a breaking ball.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. A 2-ball 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. Rosario, the runner at first with 2 gone. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And will step off and fire to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Ready with another 2-2. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. One left for Minnesota. They lead it 6-1. Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the seventh.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and one strike. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. A fastball that just misses inside. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Ramos waits on deck. Three balls and a strike now to Bradley. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Stepping in now, Ramos.
32.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that misses. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And here's the 3-2 from him. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Two out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Taylor Rogers takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 55, Taylor Rogers.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Count remains 2-2. Fegley leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. It's Jackie Bradley Jr. who hits the jackpot with this big swing. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Twins 6 and the Red Sox 2. Stepping into the box, number 15. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 4, Wilson Ramos.
Coming to the plate now, Wilson Ramos. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Good break on the knuckle curve, but he missed with it. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box now, number 64. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They lead it 6-2. Leading off the inning, Andrew Benintendi, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Right fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Rogers, originally from the Centennial State of Colorado. He was selected in the 11th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
That's wide, 2-0. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Now the 2-0 home. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Rafael Devers the next to bat. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's J.D. Martinez. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped high in the air. Sano has a play. And the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We've played 8 full. Twins are out in front 6-2. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Phil Maton enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Francisco Lindor will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The 0-1 pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The 0-2 home. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have the knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
The 0-1 delivery. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Pedroia over to Hosmer, and it's a double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Here's Chris Davis now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Chris Davis.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Byron Buxton would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hits this one hard the other way. And there's his first base hit in this one. 2-out success, and that means Byron Buxton bats next.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. It looked like a 3-2 pitch out of his zone. Could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted a knock instead.
Here's Byron Buxton now as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. the 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Davis is off at first with 2 away. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Bradley at the track, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run homer for Byron Buxton, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, you can get some cheap home runs in Fenway down the right field line, but when you hit it deep over the monster in left center, there's nothing cheap about that. He earned that trip around the bases and should enjoy it.
The right fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
In now, Eddie Rosario, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
1-1, here it is. And that one just missed outside. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there, pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
The 3-1. There's ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Sano. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Now a bouncing ball hit to Pedroia at second. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. It's the Twins 8 and the Red Sox 2. Trevor Hildenberger, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Leading off in the bottom of the ninth, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Sano in foul ground. 1 down.
The shortstop, number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
1 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is there. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie.
Digging in and looking for more, Jackie Bradley Jr. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And a fastball just a bit high. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Now the 2-1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? And this will get to the wall out near the 310 sign. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Standing in now, Ramos. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Fouled off. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Throw is in time, and they will advance to the next round of the playoffs.
And these wild card games are hard enough, as your entire season rests on 9 innings of baseball. But they put aside all the distractions that come with playing on the road and handled their business. Now it's on to the division series. one step closer to the World Series title.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
So for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire great crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the American League wildcard game.
Final line score for a ball